this episode of Lockdown Conversations, we talk with a beautician and a mother of boys. And we try to figure out some tips from her. We try to get some tips from her. We try to get some advice for her and how she's doing as a career woman at home now and in this lockdown situation. This is Lockdown Conversations, and my name is Phillip Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Lexann to our conversations. Welcome, Lexann.
Hi. Hi, Phillip. Hi, everyone.
How are you coping with this lockdown situation?
I'm doing great. I'm wonderful. I'm getting some time to spend with my kids. I'm getting some well-deserved and needed rest.
You know, I realized that we really don't know our children as much as we thought we did. And this situation really reveals some things about them that we didn't know.
Yes, indeed. Oh, indeed. Three times the charm for me.
Right. And you got boys, and those boys can eat. Well, my boy could eat. He could eat for two boys. How's it with you?
Yeah, well, I'm feeding 6 right now. 6 boys. Sometimes 7.
Yeah. So, do your clients call you up and say, Lexann, I need my nails done, or everybody just realized that we can do our nails and we can do our makeup and stuff? How is it with your clients?
I was getting a few calls and so on, messages and so before, but it eased off a lot because I think a lot of people understand that we can't do anything about it. But every now and then I would get a message or a status saying I missed my nail tech, or send a picture of their nails all, grown out. Yeah, but they're behaving.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful for that.
And they understand.
Yes. Everybody understands now.
Yeah. What are some tips you can give housewives or mothers or ladies in general for their care of their nails in the absence of going to a nail tech?
Okay, well, first of all, we got to deal with washing our hands every couple of minutes. So that's one of the things that is contributing towards our nails getting a bit soft or hands getting a bit dry and brittle. So one of the things you can do first off is every time you wash your hands, you should lotion it. And that will help with your cuticles. That would help with your hands in general. So that's the first tip I would give anybody who's at home now and need to, keep their nails and their hands looking okay until they get back into the salon.
Right. So lotion it helps to, what does it do? Make sure it doesn't become brittle or...
Well, it definitely moisturizes your hands, and it definitely would moisturize your cuticles. So it helps your cuticles not to get dry and brittle. And it helps your nails as well to be a bit shiny and, smooth. It helps your hand in general to be soft, to remain soft. Yeah, so that's one of the first tips I would give. If we want to get a little bit more detail for people who would probably have enhancements on, that is tips, or they probably have gel polish on their nails. Then we got to get into a little bit more detail, a little bit more discussion as to how they can care for it. But first off, you need to moisturize.
So tell me about the gel and the other enhancements in the nails. What do they need to do here now?
Yeah, well, starting off with my clients that had their nails done maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, and you have tips on and they're all grown out. Some people may want to take them off completely. Some people may not want to take them off. So if you don't want to take them off, what you can do is file them down, probably cut them a bit or file them a bit shorter, shape them back. You can also take off the polish that you probably have on so that you can be able to file away any lifting or anything like that. Smooth the acrylic or you have on gel, smooth it back onto your nail bed and probably put on a nail hardener, a nail strengthener, or another nail polish that you may have. If you want to take them off completely, then what you do is cut them down, cut them completely off, take off whatever you have on top. If it's your gel polish or your regular polish, take that off, buff that off with a buffer, and then you can soak that. You soak it in a bowl of acetone, or you could take a cotton ball, soak it in acetone, and then put it on your nail bed and wrap it with a foil paper. Leave that on for about 15-20 minutes, and then when you take the file paper off, sometimes it will come smooth off, sometimes you would have it lifted up. So you could just scrape it off, buff your nails again with a nice buffer, smooth buffer, smooth it off, or put on your nail hardener. And you'll be good to go for the next couple of weeks. Your nails maintained. If you have nails with a bit of length, then the hardener will be able to keep that until you get back into the salon. If not, you just cut it off completely. And now is a really good time to embrace your natural nails. Give your nail bed some love and attention, and just, relax until we can get back together again. That's my opinion.
I feel like a nail tech there already. All this buffering and file paper.
It sounds complicated, but it's quite simple, quite easy once you put your mind to it. You want to have some alone time with yourself, with your nails. It's quite easy, quite simple.
How important is pampering yourself and self-care, especially in this period when you can tend to get depressed and in a dark place?
Oh, well, I have proven that you need to take some time out for yourself in this period, even though you're not going on the road. You might just be going on your veranda or in your yard. It's really important that you take some time for yourself. The hairdressers would tell you, make sure you tie your hair down. Make sure, you moisturize it every day and whatever. And that's really important. You keep your hair groomed, you keep your nails groomed. And one of the most important things, you keep your feet groomed. I know you're going to ask me about that soon, so I'm just going to jump ahead. Yeah, you keep your feet groomed because you don't want, you know how hard it is when your feet is all tough, to put it lightly. So it's really important. It helps to keep your spirit up a bit. And it's good to know if you can spend some time with yourself. You look at your nails, nicely polished. You feel good about yourself. You feel your feet, and it's nice and soft. You feel good about yourself, so it's important.
I could speak firsthand because I've been to you before, and my foot is the worst foot you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, no. No, man.
You used to tell me that my foot is the one that's kind of like tear up the sheets and that kind of thing. That's what you say?
My apologies.
I was totally hurt. I never came back like that.
Oh, no.
Nah, I kid it. So there's some men that don't do the pedicure thing. And what are some simple ways that they could help to soften their hard foot, so to speak?
Oh, well, for not only men, but for everybody, one of the most important things you should do is, as soon as you get out of the shower, not only wipe your head, your face, your body, but ensure you wipe your feet. Wipe your toes, wipe between your toes, wipe the heel, and you'll find when you do that, you see that dead skin is coming off at that time. So that's the first thing you should do every time you get out of the shower or the bath. And after that, you make sure when you lotion in your skin, you lotion your feet, lotion between your toes, lotion around your cuticles and all that stuff. And that helps to keep your feet soft. That's the first thing. So if you can do that, then you're well on your way. And then we could get into the more detailed things. If you want to soak your feet at home and do a DIY pedicure, then there's other things that we could learn to do that.
All right. So here's this thing. So you pour the hot water in the tub and you put your foot in the tub. You turn on the TV and you watch the TV. What else could you put in this hot water?
Okay. Oh, well, stuff that you have in your home. You could use vinegar. You could use Listerine. If you have peroxide, you could use peroxide. Those are 3 really, really, really good things that you could do at home. And you find you take your feet out of that water after like 15, 20 minutes. What? All you got to do is take a nice pedicure file. I have one right here. A nice pedicure file. And you just buff that away. You'll find if you do that since you're at home, mm-hmm. and you're not with a professional that can actually really do it good for you. You can do it every weekend. That's a nice way of pampering yourself, you and your family. You do that every weekend and you'll find you will have nice, manageably soft feet.
I like that.
Until you can get back into it.
Yeah, we're talking about my foot. Yes. My foot kind of missing that kind of treatment. So I'll do that. I'll go do that. peroxide, some hot water, and if you put vinegar, you can mix the peroxide and vinegar together.
Yeah, you could do that. And you could put a little bit of soap liquid, maybe something that you have in your kitchen or your bathroom, put a little bit of soapy something, and you soak it for 15, 20 minutes. Simple and easy. Also, you could go ahead and do some scrubbing in terms of exfoliating, sorry. So you could use some brown sugar from your kitchen. You could use some, what is the thing name again? You could use some nutmeg. You could mix nutmeg into sugar. Or, you come up with your own exfoliating mix scrub, and you could scrub your feet.
Okay.
And then when you're finished with that, you dry it off properly and you lotion your feet or you oil. Coconut oil is really good. Use some oil or some lotion and you're good to go.
I love it. Lexann, it seems like we're going to come back to you again for some more tips and tricks for during this lockdown period. This is some good information.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Is there anything else any last words you want to leave with people at home?
Yeah, of course. I cannot miss the opportunity to tell people about my line of products that I'm promoting right now. That is NSI Nail System International, made in the USA and for sale right here in Guyana. You don't have to worry about shine stuff. You get the real stuff, good stuff, acrylic liquid, acrylic powder. You have gel systems, all available. We have tips, we have glue buffers, anything you need. And I also have a package on sale, a home care package that you can buy. Just a few simple things that you can use to care for your nails and your feet while you're at home. Beautiful.
I appreciate this. If people want to get in contact with you, what number can they call?
They can call 622-2822. They can also get me on Facebook, Lexann's Nail Creations on Facebook. You can get me on NSI Nails Guyana on Facebook. Or on Instagram. Same thing on Instagram. LP Nail Creations on Instagram and NSI Nails Guyana on Instagram. So number of ways that you can reach me.
All right. Thank you for your time. This was a fun discussion and I'm going to look after my feet.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. Have a good one.